What up, y'all? Let's go through the let's go through last week's weekly wrap up before the game.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Bengals come away with a 7-point win. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Bills pick up win number 2. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Chris McAllister will be moving on from his current address, and he gets a pretty good deal to do it. 3 years, $8.1 million, plus a $1.6 million signing bonus. Dwayne White will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Jets. Brady Smith is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club. 6 years, $5.4 million. Brady Smith will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Bucks.
Donovan McNabb stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Colts, Texans. His team some added firepower for the win. Number 20 would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Texans go on to win this by the final score of 14-6. Taylor Jacobs pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Redskins beat the Cowboys. Up in the Pacific Northwest in Seattle, the city by the Sound, we had the Seahawks get buried by 19 points. Over at the Cleveland Browns Stadium, we had the Browns squeeze out a 4-point victory. Panthers, Steelers. Deshaun Foster is always a threat. They're at the 1-yard line and touchdown. The Panthers win this one by the final score of 13-10. The Chargers defense came away with 4 turnovers in their win at Oakland. The Rams won on the road and will now head home to meet the Jaguars. Jimmy Smith stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Patriots, Lions. Corey Dillon, such a tough runner. Split the backfield at the 35-yard line, and look at him stiff-arm that defender, and it opens up the hole for a touchdown. The Patriots go on to win this by the final score of 24-21. Eddie Kennison hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Chiefs beat the Titans. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Chris Chambers sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. He'll be out for the rest of the season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Charles Rogers is probably the one that most leaps out at you. Doctors confirming the worst this week, a torn hamstring. And that'll put him out for 8 weeks. Now, on to even bigger news, as you may have already heard. Matt Burke is officially on injured reserve. He'll miss the season, and of all the places you hate to lose established players, the offensive line has to be the worst. Now the big story of the day. Priest Holmes is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you. All right, Chris. Well, trades aren't quite as common in the NFL nowadays as they are in other sports, certainly. But we've got news to report to you on the trading front nonetheless. Benji Olsen, leaves the Titans and heads to the Bills. And they obviously see that as one of the areas that needs improvement. In exchange, they'll get a couple of guys in the deal, and here's the one drawing attention. Nate Clements is a guy that ought to be able to fit right in with his new club, and he should make his presence felt over time.
And in our final game, we had the Cardinals come away victorious. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
All right, so let's get this started. We play the 2-4 Seattle Seahawks. Waste no time. Let's get to it.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. People's thoughts in mid-October naturally turn to postseason baseball and the World Series. But as Week 7 of the NFL comes your way, we've got our own version of a fall classic lined up for you here. Seahawks, Texans. Next.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Reliance Stadium. My pal Peter O'Keefe will be covering today's game with me. Peter, playing on the road can be an unfriendly environment, to say the least, and it has been particularly unkind to these guys.
Well, you said it, Dan. Have really had a rough go of it on the road so far this season. We're hoping they can turn their luck around in today's game. We'll see how it goes.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
All right, Seahawks will receive the ball, and we will not.
Chris Brown kicking off for the Texans. It's time for Texas.
Thank you for the likes, y'all. Thank you for the likes.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown
Hey,
kicks it off.
as I see it, you're absolutely right, my guy.
Morris fields it all the way back at
You
the
are
9.
absolutely right.
Stop at the 30.
Man got close a couple of years, but never quite took the lead.
Good job.
The Seahawks get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 30-yard line.
Well, that should be a flag.
Gordon Robinson went to the outside on that last play. Had some room but couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Hasselbeck throws a heater right side
Ooh,
right,
and the pick, Morgan. Excellent ball skills. That's what I'm talking about. Big pick.
Number 20 gets the interception. But that really
Look at
happened because
this.
his teammate got in
Corner
there and
tips it up, had it, and he, Morgan, catches it before falling out of bounds.
That's his 4th interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
They're going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 43-yard line.
Solomon Bates not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage.
There you go, Davis. He finally stopped, drop it. Well, I should say final. He may drop the next one.
Will bring up second down. Number 1 fires this one over the middle, and the reception is made past the markers.
Defensive guy injured on the first play.
It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
First and 10 Ball at the 31.
Damn, I should have got back inside.
26. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. As we can see here, we've got the injuries that
Should have
have
cut
screwed
back
over the
inside on
season.
that one.
Let me tell you, each one of these guys was hard to lose. Injuries are a fact of life in the NFL. You have to push on and field the best team possible.
Second down, one man down. Moore gains 5 on the play, and that brings up
There you
first
go,
down.
Lloyd.
Lord gets the call again and heads left. Back down at the 15.
Davian Robinson with the tackle.
Lloyd is a biggin. Or Lord is a biggin. I said Lloyd. Been calling this mofo Lloyd.
Second and 4.
Single back, single
Ball
back.
at the 15.
Moore picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up first down.
Jamal Lord got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were
Yeah, they going wild for them first downs, huh?
Gets another call, and he's carried the
Crowd
offense
getting into
on
it.
his shoulders for these last 3 plays.
Hey, until it stops working, there's no reason to look elsewhere.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Single back, single back.
Lord carries it for the 4th straight time.
I probably could have juked, but the jukes are hit and miss sometimes. Especially if their agility rating ain't super high.
If it wasn't for them, that play would have tanked.
4 plays in a row, he's taken the load. They are moving through the defense.
Hey, there's no reason to give it to anyone else right now. You know, Dan, this might be a nice time to try a little fade against the receiver.
There we go. Jamal Lord into the end zone. First touchdown of the game.
Man, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the deep and picking up the yards that he needed. I love to see fight like that on those shorter plays.
He'll get the touchdown, and he does it in style.
Beautiful play.
Here's the point after, and it's good.
That's right.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks this one away. McIntyre fields the kickoff at the 3. Breaks free. Brought down at
There's
the
a penalty
27.
on.
Face mask, number 90, kicking team. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Terrence
First
Martin
down.
really yanked on that helmet back there, so the personal foul call was a good one. You can't pull someone's face mask like that.
The Seahawks stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 42-yard line.
Don't let Sean Alexander get free. He can be tough to bring down.
And that will bring up second down.
Darrell Jackson made a great block on that play to help out the ball carrier. That's what you call a team player.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Second and 3. Ball at the Seahawks 41-yard line.
Hasselbeck wipers it out outside, and
Don't get ran over now.
finally dropped at the 40. First down.
How about we try the 4-6 one more again?
First down, 10 yards to go.
Let's try this 4-6 one more again. Damn. Okay, good. I was like, got a little nervous she was going to break that tackle.
Second down. Hamlin was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. I just talked to the trainers. They said his forearm is in quite a bit of pain. They're looking at him right now. He seems to be in serious pain. The official word on his return, doubtful. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Susie.
Set, switch, black 15. Switch, black 15.
Tackles in behind the line of scrimmage.
Kylie Long targeted the ball carrier early. Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, you could probably juggle bowling balls or wide receivers for that matter.
Ooh.
Makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. That will bring up fourth down.
Mathis couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Ruin takes the long snap and kicks what will be a short one. Number 32 tackles it at the 12. Tackled at the 16.
Number 32 got sandbagged before he hardly got anywhere on that run back, but the kick was so bad it still gave his offense a nice starting point.
The Texans had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 16-yard line.
Son of a bitch.
On the tackle back at the 15.
Damian Robinson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Oh.
And that'll do it.
Second quarter.
Number one. The Texans are out in front, 7-0.
Second quarter, y'all. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the running back. We had to bring him in instead of throwing Candidate. Candidate was geeking too hard with them fumbles. I wanted to throw it somewhere, but Seahawks were all over my receivers.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball Texas, 17-yard line.
Ah, damn. Okay, there we go. Gordon should make the catch.
That's not enough. He's short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Ball Texas, 25-yard line.
There we go. I was like, boy, you better not get stopped short.
It's the fourth down.
You better not. On 4th and inches, too.
Jamal Lord was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
Peter, they get the conversion, but they were way back.
I remember Chaiki Okafor, or Chaik Okafor.
Lord will get stopped at the line, and that brings up second down.
Simmons with the tackle.
Second down from the arm.
Ball Texas, 27-yard line.
Number one.
Oh my gosh, Horton back to his pass dropping ways.
Incomplete.
Horton dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that.
That would have been a tough catch.
Davis catches it left
Get him,
side
Davis.
and is at the
Get him,
40,
Davis.
20, 10,
There we go.
5, and he's in.
Davis, the pass drop over the middle goes yard. They left him wide open, though.
football and then really turns on the juice.
Not a player who typically has a TD on his stats, but he's able to run it in after making the completion.
Oh, that's why I love this game, Dan. Anybody can suddenly break loose on you and light things up.
Here's the extra point.
There we go.
It's good.
You got to punch holes in the Seahawks secondary.
And we're ready.
Pre-Legion of Boom.
Kicks it off. McIntyre catches it back at the 5. Brought down at the 30. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Jarris McIntyre was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Seahawks offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 30-yard line.
Face mask.
Losing about 3.
Damn it.
Face mask, number 93, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Jason Baden really yanked on that helmet back there, so the personal foul call was a good one. You can't pull someone's face mask like that.
10. Ball to Seahawks 42-yard line.
Goes right up the middle and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Sean Alexander used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
And he did a super job of lining up his man and then, pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won.
Jackson goes in motion.
47!
Oh boy. Big time DT with the sack, I think. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, Armando Hill.
The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this 3rd down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long.
Ooh, baby.
They get the first on 3rd and
I would have kept
long.
running, but I would have ran into the receiver.
2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
That was the first time they even looked long in this game.
The question is, why weren't they stretching it out in the first quarter?
Hasselbeck rifles this one hard.
Come on.
He connects at the 20. He's in for the touchdown.
Wow, Van. You couldn't make any tackle and knock the ball down.
Matt Hasselbeck makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Peter, that's his first touchdown pass of the game. How do his stats look?
Well, so far he's got 72 yards and 1 touchdown.
Number 3 to attempt the extra point. Matt Hasselbeck holding.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good.
Yeah, that shouldn't be the case. You should have a whole lot of nothing.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks this one away. Number 32 fields the kickoff at the 5.
Damn.
Tackled at the 23.
Number 32 tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
Texans are looking for some separation before half, and will start this drive at their own 23-yard line. Lord picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Okay, Phil, you know it's all we can practice. Second and 7. Ball at Texas, 25-yard line.
Number 1.
Come on.
And it falls incomplete.
Horton had that ball in his hands on that play, and he just dropped it.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy
Damn,
with
it's
that.
annoying.
Sometimes the ball
And I
bounces
know
your
Horton
way,
be
and sometimes
dropping
it
easy
doesn't.
passes too.
Exactly. Third down with the tight end.
Oh, son of a
Taylor
bitch.
tips it away on the coverage.
Son of a
Incomplete.
big heavy
Fourth
bitch.
down coming up.
Bobby Taylor came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect game for that situation.
The Texans take their first timeout. First down, 10 yards to go.
I should have lobbed it. Let Horton give Horton a chance to run underneath it and drop it that way.
Horton had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
I'm sure he's glad to finally make a completion, considering he's already dropped 2 today. The Texans will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. One man to beat. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 19. It will be first down.
Matriculating the ball downfield as fast as we can.
Number 1 does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
The Texans take a timeout. That's their final.
At least he caught it, I guess.
Second and 1. Ball at the 11.
Damn.
Makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Marcus Trufant came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
One man to beat. To 2. It'll be
Number 1 does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Peter, it doesn't even seem fair when your quarterback can run like he can.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. Good coverage, good pressure, but still, no one could corral him.
First down, goal to go.
If we see the passing again, I have no doubt it's heading to
Damn.
the go-to man.
Lord will get stopped at the line, and that brings up second down.
Chad Brown was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Touchdown!
Sometimes you just gotta punch it in.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
That's touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
Now the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks it off. McIntyre fields it all the way back at the 6. Dragged down at the 24.
Jarris McIntyre got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
Two seconds. Only 2 seconds down off the clock.
With the clock at 2. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Holding. Number 34. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Vontez Duck tries to contain his man on this play and ends up holding him. That's going to draw a flag. Let's watch. Oh, yeah, easy call. Defensive holding.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Come on, Duff.
Alexander will get stopped.
Now let's take this into halftime, baby.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Texans enjoying the lead, 21-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime numbers and look at the difference in time of possession. The Seahawks are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started on this one early in the first quarter. Number 20 was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Texans, after getting an interception, the Texans on offense at the 46-yard line. Jamal Lord found a little opening. That was all he needed. A 1-yard touchdown for the Texans. Texans now early in the second quarter. Texans out in front by 7. Davis came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. They move ahead by 14. The Hawks come right back. Corin Robinson ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. A 39-yard touchdown for the Seahawks. Seahawks down 14-7. Number 1 is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground. He makes the most of this one. A 21-yard play that set up a Texan touchdown. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans are up at the half, 21-7. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Number 1 has played like a man possessed. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Texans get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 21-7. Now let's get to the game.
Number 3 kicking off the season.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Let's get this second
Brown
half
kicks it off to begin
way
the
out of
second
reach.
half. Number 32 fields the second half kickoff at the 1. Stopped at the 24. Let's go down to Susie Culver, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Mike Holmgren told me at halftime that they've got to come up big defensively and prevent all those first downs. Right now, they're not controlling the ball and the clock. They've got to get some stops if they're going to claw their way back into this one. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. The Texans come out on offense and are well
Oh.
ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Number one, cannons this one deep, deep left, and
I
it's
thought Andre was gonna do more to get to that ball.
Lord will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up third down.
Anthony Simmons with the tackle.
Third down, one man back.
Ball Texans 24-yard line.
Number one floats this one out to the right side.
Damn.
And it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Bobby Taylor swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game. Great move.
Tried to spin.
They have the first down at the 40. It will be first down. Lord takes it off the toss.
Okay.
And runs into traffic.
These spins,
Rushes him
they need to
behind the
happen.
line at the
Lord, they need to
39.
happen.
Marcus Trufant was a one-man
They're not just
wrecking
ideas, they're
bully back
actual
there.
things you
Powered into
should
the
do.
backfield and made the tackle.
That's his third tackle of the game. Second down from the on.
Down! Set! Black 25! Black 25! Hut!
There we go, Horton. Fight the ball by catching it.
For a first down.
Down!
Number one unloads this one to the left and it's completed to 25.
Davis.
Brought down hard at the 22. That will bring up first down.
Davis is not afraid to go over that middle.
All by himself, and
His
he'll
hands
take
need to
advantage of
be
it.
equally not as
Easy
afraid.
catch.
That's another medium range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it. As you can see, he's up over the century mark. Oh, he came to play today.
Oh, come on.
And it falls incomplete.
Ron Dugans had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down.
Damn.
Lord picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up third down.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
What's up, Andrew? What's going on with your player?
This is the series here, baby. We got to stop him.
Ball at the 22-yard line.
Down! Set! Black 43!
Ah, damn. Nothing happened there.
It'll be first and goal.
Number one has to resort to plan B on this play. That's why he gets the big bucks, Dan. He makes it happen no matter what. Oh, yeah, that scramble got him a nice gain. You can't coach that. That's just instinct. Oh, check out those numbers. Talk about tucking it down and making things happen.
Down! Set!
There we go, Davis. Second touchdown. Davis. He's getting a little groove right now.
Right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That gives him his second touchdown of the day.
And he's definitely making his presence felt out there as well as on the scoreboard.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
That's right.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks it off. Morris fields the kickoff at the 6. Tackled at the 28. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball.
Maurice Morris received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Seahawks offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 28-yard line.
Green 66.
They couldn't connect.
They got some brick hands, don't they?
Dale Jackson.
Some brick hands on the Seahawks receiving core.
Just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
Second down, tight end to the left. Hasselbeck throws a heater right side.
You could have caught that. I think that's Morgan. Yep, that's Morgan. You could have caught that.
Number 20 knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Down.
Sack-a-roo. Boo. Boo.
Bring up fourth down.
Who was it? Hale or 90, whatever that was.
The Texans are one guy
Oh,
short
it's
on the
real bad.
line. Turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get the job done. Check it out. Ouch. Oh, they got through anyway. That is determination.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a fourth and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Bruin takes the snap and punts it away. Number 32 fields the punt at the 33. Back down at the 43.
Number 32 racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Texans will start this first play of the drive at their 43-yard line. Ford takes his 16th carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Damian Robinson with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball Texas, 45-yard line.
Down.
Ford gets the toss and
There we
throws
go.
into traffic. Brought down at the 47.
Third and 6. Ball Texas, 47-yard line.
Down.
One man to beat. Eventually
Getting
slides
down.
at the
Protect
38.
yourself.
First down.
Protect your schmelf.
Number 1 does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Thank you for the 2 follows on kick.
And that'll do it for the third quarter.
Those are
Texans in command
It's
of this
Land,
one,
Smoke,
28-7.
Crack, and It's Land. I don't know how to say it, but thank you for the 2 follows on kick.
First down with the tight end right.
Down.
Ford carries it for the 18th time and rambles for about 5.
Number 50 with the tackle. Second and 5. Ball at 33.
Down! Set! Black 43! Black 43!
Okay, come on, guys. Come on, Lord. Spin off him, man.
Anthony Simmons targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles. Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Number 1.
Andre Johnson, first catch of the day.
For the first down and a whole lot more.
Andre Johnson is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Down! Single back! Set! Blue 13! Blue 13!
There we go.
It's a tough catch, and that's good for 6.
Decent completion. Decent completion.
He outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Single back! Single back! Down!
Number 1.
Ooh, Miller wide open, baby.
For a touchdown.
Man, Miller, our tight end, is so low key. He is so low key. Love it.
Number 1 gets this one past the secondary quite easily. I think the safeties were out of position on that one, Dan. Now, that kind of accuracy is hard to cover, Dan. He knew where he wanted the ball to go, and that's where it went.
That's his 3rd TD reception, and obviously the passes are coming his way.
Yeah, all big passes, too. What a game.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
That's right.
Brown booms a beauty here. McIntyre decides to take it out of the end zone. Stop at the 17.
Jarris McIntyre took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Seahawks offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their own 17-yard line.
There we go.
Mishandles this one.
Get in front of that pass.
Incomplete.
Darrell Jackson muffed an almost guaranteed catch there, and as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Hasselbeck sees it to the right side, and he hits his man for a pickup of 9. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Oh, why didn't you pick that? Fucking hell.
And they convert on 3rd down.
Down! Set! Single back! Single back!
Hasselbeck dumps this one off,
There we
and
go.
it's intercepted.
Martinez picks that, though.
Tackled at the 38.
Fucking Martinez.
Martinez does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Texans offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take the time out of the clock. They will start.
Trucking.
Lord picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Lord gets the toss and passes the line. Tackled at the 30.
Okay, guys.
Number
You covered this
23
before.
with the tackle.
You know the plan. You know what to do.
It is clock running time.
Third down, 1 man down.
Single back. Single back.
And probably should have went more up the
Their
middle.
first timeout.
Probably.
Fourth and 2. Ball at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks will take a timeout. That's their second.
You don't see this out of just any old quarterback. 100-yard games are usually reserved to the starting running back.
Damn.
First down, and the Seahawks take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:42.
Started outside and came back inside.
Forward for 7.
Jamal Lord got a little help from his friends on that play, Dan. They gave him the space he needed to make the play. Great blocking up front.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Third down, and this is the 7th play of the drive.
Single back. 84 is mine. 84 is mine. Hey, y'all. Blue 13. Blue 13. Hut, hut, hut.
Oh, yeah, this game has turned into a laugher, huh?
Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Picks up a yard on the play, and the clock will continue to run. 4th down coming.
Field goal time, I
Benny
guess.
Simmons brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
He's been working hard so far. That's his 8th tackle.
And each one of those 8 left a bruise. That guy can hit.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Brown from 26 yards
There we
out,
go.
and it's through the uprights.
Chris Brown has no problem getting this one between the sticks for 3. Oh, he was so close. He could have made that if he was wearing wooden clogs.
Well, unfortunately,
Right down the middle.
We'll never know for sure. For the first
And
time
self-centered.
today, they leave the red
Close
zone
enough.
With only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Morris decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 22.
Maurice Morris.
Got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Seahawks start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 10. Hasselbeck just right with this one, and it's caught.
Don't be letting Bobby Ingram truck y'all the fuck.
Tight end to the left.
That's game,
And
baby.
that is going to do it for this
Here
one.
comes the
Texans
post-game
on
show.
top, 38-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Good job, baby. Good job. I'm gonna get that to see, though. That's all right. Take care.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Texans stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Number one, make the first guy miss, then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. A 16-yard play that set up a Texan touchdown. The Texans move ahead big and now lead by 21. Already inside field goal range. Number one would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 12-yard touchdown for the Texans. Seahawks down by 28. Martinez is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Texans have it off an interception. Chris Brown would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 27-yard field goal. Texans out in front, 38-7. Matt Hasselbeck connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans serve up a blowout, 38-7. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Number one is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You excelled under pressure today and led your team to a big win. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
First off, I'd like to give it up to the fans. They were big for us at this game today. Man, we just fed off their energy, and they fed off ours. I'd like to give it up to all the fans out there.
Chris, back to you.
With that, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. Have a great night.
All right. Next, we got the weekly wrap-up. Here we go.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Colts come away with a 7-point win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Chad Lewis will have a new place to call home as he accepts a new contract, 6 years, $5.1 million. Pierce will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Dolphins. Bailey will be playing his football elsewhere, though perhaps not for as much as he would have liked. 4 years, $3.5 million, plus a $1.0 million signing bonus. Ray will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Seahawks.
The Reverend Isaac Bruce had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Jeremy Shockey pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Giants beat the Raiders. Seahawks, Texans. Davis emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. The Texans win this one by the final score of 38-7. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Chiefs pick up their 6th win of the year. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Chris Chambers might be the biggest loss on this list. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Patterson might be the biggest loss on this list. It's a broken arm, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for 9 weeks. On to the serious news of the week. Ken Hamlin is done for the year as he's been placed on injured reserve, and as the quarterback of the defense, his loss will certainly be felt. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Priest homes will be on the sidelines for a while, and that is not good news for his club. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Down in the sunny skies of Arizona, we had the Cardinals lose by just a single point. Ravens, Jets. Santana Moss
is at the 19-yard line, but they'll definitely keep an eye on him, will that defense? One man chucks him. Oh, he just pulls past him. Beautiful touchdown.
The Jets go on to win this by the final score of 24-21. Over at Edward Jones Dome, we had the Rams walk away with a 6-point victory. The Bills' defense held their opponents to under 150 passing yards in their win at Ralph Wilson Stadium. The Browns lost at home and will have to hit the road to meet the Patriots. 49ers, Titans. Samari shake, rattle, and rolls.
He's on an island sometimes, but if you leap like that and with his size, only the quarterback can get him. Does he have the wheels? No way, Jose. Touchdown, 65 yards.
The Titans win this one by the final score of 35-20. Boss Bailey stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Quincy Carter threw 3 strikes to the end zone and helped his Cowboys beat the Bears. And last but not least, we had the Buccaneers come away victorious. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my prime-time player. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
All right, y'all. So that was that. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars next, and they have a high-powered running game, so that's going to be fascinating. But thank everybody. I thank everybody for watching and tuning in. I will see y'all in the next one.